Live streaming is on.
Okay. So what you can see on my screen right now, it's free code camp, and for the recent JavaScript classes that we have done, I'd really want you to go over free code camp and try to implement what you have done already. So I'd recommend that you have a GitHub account. So if you don't have a GitHub account, you should open one. Then you log into FreeCodeCamp. Or your email can work as well. So it's not really important. Okay, so you would want to do a JavaScript. I'm looking for the JavaScript. Actually, is it the JavaScript algorithm? Okay, yeah. We'd want to do the JavaScript, basic JavaScript. So you'd want to go over to FreeCodeCamp, then do the challenge. Okay, so the more you learn, the more you'll be able to, and you do challenges, the more you'll be able to understand what we are talking about. Let me share my screen once again. I should try to share my entire screen. Okay, that is good. So now our last class we sort of used tutorials points for our JavaScript. I think we stopped that. Let me load it up, and we stopped at operators, and we wanted to do if else statement. So let me also bring up my Visual Studio Code. We have a JavaScript project that we opened up in our last class. Let me check. JS class. Okay. And remember in the last class we installed an extension called Live Server. So okay. Okay. We installed an extension called Live Server that helps us to serve our HTML pages. And we were able to do a couple of stuff in JavaScript last week. And so we will continue this week again. So lest I remember, make sure to go over to freecodecamp.com and all the things that we have learned. You'll be able to do some of this, storing values with the assignment operator, initializing variables with the assignment operators, understanding initialized variables, add to numbers in JavaScript, and a whole lot of stuff. Increment a number with JavaScript, decrement. We did all this, guy. Create decimal numbers, multiply two decimals, and doing some of this will help you to will improve you. Okay. So I checked the stream now. We have about 3 people that is left. A couple of people have left too, and so let me just do this for if else statements. Okay, so while writing a program, there may be a situation when you need to adopt one out of a given set of parts. In such cases, you need to use conditional statements. So let's say you want to do something and it is dependent on another thing. Let's say um, think of writing codes as what happens in everyday life. So if there is, let's say, if there is gas in your gas cooker, if there's gas in your gas cooker, you will cook indomie. If there's no gas in your gas cooker or gas burner, you won't cook indomie. So that is basically what it means. And JavaScript supports conditional statements, which means that, which is the if else. So let's see a little flowchart. I hope you understand what this flowchart means. um, I want to be sure that you are not sending me a message. Okay, so let's check. So there's an entry point here, this little circle here. So if there's a condition, there's a condition here, and there are two dependents. So if your condition is true, you should do this. If else, if your condition is false, you should do this. So I'm going to show that in the code so you understand. JavaScript supports the following forms of if-else statements: if statements, if-else statements, if-else if. We are going to see all those ones. So if statement is the fundamental control statement that allow JavaScript to make decisions. So when you want to make decisions, you use if statements, if else statement, and if else if statement. So let's check for the syntax. Okay, so we have loaded our code. If you can see my code, please comment. I hope you can see my code. If you could see my code, please comment so that I'll know that we are on the same page. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, thanks you. Thank you. Okay, so now in our previous class, we declared that mic money. Remember our mic money um, analogy. And let me remove this guy. So let's talk about if statements now. If statement, you are using it to, you are making a decision. You want to do stuff. And according to human uh, activities in life, you make decisions. So your decisions is synonymous to writing codes as well. So um, let's say that you want to send 50,000 naira. 50,000 naira. Okay, so we are saying that Mike's money is 50,000 naira. Now, let's say you want to send 60,000 naira from Mike's money. You know it's impossible to send 60,000 from Mike's money because his balance is 50,000. Now, how do you tell the computer that kind of stuff? So we need to do something. So let's say, so you will use this expression called if. Then you put a bracket in front. Now inside this bracket is where you make a decision. So we can say if Mike money is greater than 50,000 naira, then you put this little curly braces. We put it a little we call it a block, this curly braces. So let's do a document.write. And if Mike money is greater than 50,000, um, let's say Mike does not have money. I know this is a little confusing, so let me change this to let me create another variable called money to be sent and say 60,000. Now we can say that here what we are trying to do is that if the money to be sent is greater than the money that Mike has, we are supposed to show the user that Mike does not have this kind of money. Oh. You get? So Mike does not have this kind of money. So basically, you use an if statement to do that. So if we are going to now say if the money to be sent is greater than, the greater than sign that I did last week, is greater than Mike money. Now we should now tell the Mike that you do not have enough balance. You do not you do not have enough balance. Okay, something like this. So let me delete this guy. So now, if this condition is true, it's going to show this. So now, because money to be sent is 60,000 and Mike money is 50,000, it's going to show that you do not have enough balance. So let's try that. Let me run my live server by clicking on go live. I should be able to see it. See, you do not have enough balance. It's showing us that you do not have enough balance. Okay. Now, let's say now we have been able to show you the meaning of if. Now, let's say the money to be sent is 90,000. It's going to still show you do not have enough balance because 90,000 is greater than 50,000. And we are saying that if 90,000 is greater than 50,000, show us that you do not have enough balance. Now, let's say the money to be sent is 40,000. We will not see anything on the screen because we have only given it a condition that if the money to be sent is greater than Mike money, you should write this. So 40,000, is 40,000 greater than 50,000? No. So if I run this, you won't see anything because you have not told it what to do when that condition happens. So you see, our site have nothing. So basically that is what the if does. And if statement, so they have hey, the JavaScript expression is evaluated. If the resulting value is true, the given statement is executed, and a lot of blah 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 thing. Okay, so we have an if-else statement now. The if-else statement is the next form of control statement that allows JavaScript to execute statements in a more controlled way. So let's see the if-else now. So we are telling it that if money to be sent is greater than Mike's money, you should write document.write and show it to us that you do not have enough balance. Now, if this is not true, we should be able to do something after this, and that is the concept of else. So if this one doesn't happen, the one inside the else is going to happen, and that is the meaning of this else. So let's write it that document.write money has been sent. Okay, basically. So what we are saying is here is that this money to be sent, is it greater than Mike money? If it's not greater than Mike money, if it's greater than Mike money, write it that Mike, you don't have enough balance. But if it's not greater than Mike money, send the money, send it to the person. So basically, this is what is happening there. So let's run this code and see what it will show us. You see, it's showing that us that money has been sent because the money to be sent is 40,000 and Mike's money is 50,000. And because money to be sent is less than Mike's money, 40,000 is less than 50,000, then it's going to do this guy. Money has been sent. But let's say the money to be sent is 90,000. It's going to show you do not have enough balance because the money to be sent is 90,000. Is it greater than Mike's money? Yes. So it's going to show you do not have enough balance. I hope you grab this concept. Okay. Do you understand? Before I continue, we are just going to do if-else statement today. I don't have a lot of battery right now, so let me know in the comments if you understand what we just learned. And if you want to practice the if-else statements as a challenge, you can go over to Free Code Camp. I am very sure that you will see, if introducing else if statements. If you go here, you will see what you need to do. Okay. I told you that if you understand if else statement, please use the comments section. Please, so I can continue. Okay. Yes. All right. So we have done the if else. Okay. Okay. So now there's another statement. That's a third statement. If else if statement. The if else if statement is an advanced form of if else. So it's an advanced. This one went to Cambridge, that allows JavaScript to make a correct decision out of several conditions. So now in our code, we have only one condition here. Now using the if else if, you can tell JavaScript to use multiple conditions. Now let's see how that works in our code. So we have, if the money to be sent is greater than Mike's money, right, you do not have enough balance. Now let's have another condition. That will mean that we are going to do, let me delete this guy so that will not be confusing. If money to be sent is greater than Mike's money, document or try show that you do not have enough balance. Else if you will put another condition there. Now let's say money to be sent is equals to Mike money. Now let's tell it what will happen if the money to be sent is equals to Mike's money. We are going to write 0. You want to make me go broke. Now we can now add a last else. Document that writes and say money has been sent. Now let's analyze this, what we just wrote. Let's give it some analysis. So what we did here is that if the money to be sent is greater than Mike's money, if money to be sent is greater than Mike's money, write that you do not have enough balance. Of course, now you can't send the money that you don't have. Else, if the money to be sent is equals to Mike money, let's say the money to be sent is the same thing as Mike money, and you want to make Mike to go broke. Yes, now. But if so any other thing that happens outside these two conditions, we use this else statement. So that will include if the money to be sent is less than Mike money, then it's going to send that money. So let's run this code and see what is going to happen. Now, money to be sent 9,000 is greater than 50,000. So we will be expecting you do not have enough balance on our site now. So it has reloaded. We do not have enough balance as we predicted. Now let's tweak the money to be sent a little and let us make it the same thing. Money to be sent is 50,000. Mike money is 50,000. Now let's save. Let's see if it's going to show you want to make me broke. You see, you want to make the guy broke because money to be sent is equals to Mike money. Now let's say we now want to send 40,000, which is less than the money to Mike money. Money has been sent. You see, money has been sent. So basically, that is the if statements. That is how the if statement works. The Remy says doesn't understand the document.write. What document.write does is that it just writes to your JavaScript DOM. When you get to JavaScript DOM, you probably understand it for now. But because of our tutorial, we just want to show the user something. So you are printing, it's like you're printing to your website. Document.write is you are printing to your website. And so you use document.write to print to your website. So basically, we are just printing to it. You don't want to show it on the console like your console.log because console.log is so tiny. But with document.write, you can just write something on your HTML on your site. Yep. I hope you understand the concept of if, else, if right now. So I think I'm going to stop this class here. We've spent about 30 minutes. I'm sorry for today. My battery is not that good. We had a couple of rains today, so it will not be so cool. But I am going to schedule another class, so watch out for the meetup link very soon. I'm going to schedule another class so that we are going to do switch case. There's a switch case, while loop, and the for loop, and a couple of other things. But before the next class, I want you to sign up on Free Code Camp and try to do some of this stuff so that you will understand. We've had 2 classes previously, and basically what you have done before is what is in this curriculum. You have done global scope, you have done local scope, you have not done functions, but basically all this stuff you have treated them. So you can go over there and see if you can solve some of these things. They are going to give you hints on how to solve them so that JavaScript will not be a problem for you any longer. Yeah, I recommend that you go over there. So if you have any questions, any comments, please use the chat box. Please use the chat box. And I'll schedule another meeting pretty soon. I'll check my calendar and then we do some 1 hour 2 hours, 1 hour 30 minutes of JavaScript. Although I've been on this call for 45 minutes, we have to wait for 10 minutes for other people to join us. Do you have any questions, any comments? Please drop them in the comment box and I'll check them. Okay. So in the absence of questions, we are going to stop the stream. Thank you for joining us. And if you want to watch this video later, I am live streaming on our YouTube channel right now. So I'll probably share the link on our Telegram group so that you'll be able to join. Yes, to be able to rewatch it again. All right, so bye everyone. Watch out for the meetup link for the next class. Thank you for coming. Bye.